right after Hurricane Katrina, I ended up giving my life to God. And I remember being on that floor weeping, and Pastor Bobby said this. He said, how do you expect God to enter your house when you don't enter his? And up to that point, I never entered God's house. I just hated God. What kind of God would give me the mother that I have? What kind of God would give me the family that I have? What kind of God would allow me to get raped at 5 years old on the floor? What kind of God, I just had so much hate. And so I remember being at that altar call on the floor, bawling, crying. And they said, I need for you to do the hardest thing first. Don't wait till later. Do the hardest thing first. I need you to write this Dear Jesus letter, but you're writing it to the person who caused the most pain in your life. And every sentence I wrote on that paper starting off said, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. I'm writing this letter, but I want you to know I hate you. This is me writing this Dear Jesus letter. And so we had to nail the letter to the cross and give that burden to God and say, God, I want you to release this off of me because I've been carrying it for so long and it's been so heavy. And at that point in time, I thought that's what I did. So I ended up not nailing that letter to the cross. I took the letter and I delivered it to her in person. This was years ago. And I remember her telling me that she didn't feel like she needed to apologize for anything because she didn't even know how to be a mother herself. She was a kid having kids. What I went through is similar to what she went through. So when I heard her say that, I thought I had closure at that moment, but that part of me longing for her was still there. Once I gave her that letter, we said our goodbyes. I tried to let her back in my life twice. She stole from me twice. And I said, I don't want her around my children. I was done with her. I ain't talked to her in over 10 years. Up until this point, I haven't talked to her up until this year. So I get a phone call a few months ago from my sister saying, hey sis, just want to let you know mom is on hospice. And I'm like, I don't care what you're telling me for. Like, that's always been my attitude up to this point. Everybody knew.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knew I was very open and vocal about not wanting a relationship with her anymore. So probably about a month or so go by and my sister calls me. She said, hey, I just want to let you know that mama passed. I still got the text message. And I said, okay. I said, well, how did she go? She said, they had her on morphine and, just easing the pain. And she just, she's gone. And so I was angry. This is me now, today. This woman right here, I was angry. I'm like, how she get to go on the same thing she left me for? How she get to leave on morphine? She leave me for crack. How is this even fair? This is a woman of God talking to God. And so I'm sitting in the office and I'm crying and everybody's like, I'm so sorry for your loss and your mother. I'm like, nah, I'm not crying because of that. I'm crying because I'm angry. I'm angry right now. Don't tell me you sorry for my loss. I can't lose what I never had. So don't tell me that. So I'm angry at this point. And then I said the only thing I wish I could have done was seen if she was even remotely sorry for the hell she caused in my life. And so my sister texted me. She said, hey, Terica, they gave me the wrong information. She's not dead yet. She's in the middle of transitioning. And I heard the Holy Spirit say, go now. So I get in the car, me and my husband, and I drive to Alexandria, Louisiana, and I see her laying in the bed, and my heart grieved for her. The anger and the resentment that I had, not because she was dying, but because I saw a grown woman stuck as a child. I'd never seen that before. She looked like how I've seen myself through the lens of my own eyes. And I don't think she truly had a opportunity to be the best person that she could possibly be. I don't think she was awarded that chance. I hold her hand. I didn't just grab her hand right away because I was trying to process all these emotions that I had going on. Like, I know I heard the Holy Spirit, you know what I'm saying? I know God told me to come, but why am I here? Like, I'm not no hypocrite person. Like, I'm not about to pretend I'm sad that she's dying. Like, I don't want to be this person. I also don't want to be around people that's truly grieving, that had that right to grieve because she meant something to them. And I grab her hand and I have it recorded. And at this point in time, they said she's not responsive, okay? She only can hear, because hearing is the last thing that goes when you die. So I said, I forgive you. And while I'm holding her hand, she squeezes mine. And I about broke and fell apart. Because at that moment, I felt my mother. It was the hug that I've always dreamed of, the kiss I've always wanted, the reaction that I longed for. I felt in that moment, she was saying that she was sorry for what she did. And because she was transitioning and her hearing was the last to go, and for her to squeeze my hand the way that she did, I was able to have closure. I can truly say that I have forgiven my biological mother for what she put me through.